Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tweety Plays Terrafirmacraft. And here's Tweety. Hey, how's it going, guys? Here we are again, another episode of Tweety Plays Terrafirmacraft. And look at that, I made a boat. Oh, whoops. All right, it's not a boat. All right, but I did find some stuff, figured some stuff out. Look, I got blue steel. And a little warning. It's sterling silver and not silver. Yeah, so I wasted a bunch of iron. But I did learn something that you can take these and place them, and it keeps the stuff. So that's pretty cool. So let's go over here to the mob farm. Yay, the mob farm. It is working. I learned something else about Terrafirmacraft that's different from vanilla. Terrafirmacraft has some protection, spawn protection in place, and that's with the longer that a player stands in an area or is in an area, the more protection is given until it goes up to 8, and basically nothing can spawn. What the heck's going on? Oh, what the? Because I was in a creative world, I guess. So yeah, the spawn protection goes to 8, and then yeah, nothing can spawn, and it's pretty much just like you're in peaceful mode in a 5 chunk radius, I believe. So that's something that I learned that's new. But how I discovered this is while I was here, and I made my mob farm, right? And it's not. Where's all the? Oh, here they come. Took them long enough. Jeez, you guys are slow. So yeah, I made my mob farm, and it wasn't doing anything. So I was like, well, maybe I need to light up some caves. So I was like, well, gosh, I'm going to have to find all these caves. I wish I had an X-ray machine. And wouldn't you know it? Oops, it's not my inventory. There's an X-ray bug still in this version of Minecraft that I didn't even think about until today. I checked it out. It does work. And, you know, I didn't even think that I would be able to do it because I didn't know if I could make the redstone blocks, but you can. And you go into a hole, you put a couple fence posts, and bam, X-ray. Yeah. Oh, died there. Okay. So as you can see, there it is. It's 3 layers. That's a little spot on the outside there of the farm. You know, like went into a cave or something like that. So I don't know if you can see, but there's trap doors all the way around the middle and upper layers. It is pretty dark. I think I have my brightness all the way up. Yeah, I do. Maybe I'll adjust it in the video so that you can be sure to see it. Or you know what? Let's go back into peaceful mode because I was already in peaceful mode, I guess. And we'll actually go down there and look at it. We'll put a torch down or so. So as you can see underneath, I have a layer of the smooth chert like here. And if we go in, I had to dig this whole thing out. And yeah, we're going to go into peaceful mode. Just to show you this, because this is someplace that, you know, you'd never really be normally. So we can use our handy dandy smart moving to walk across the stuff. But yeah, so you can see there's 2 layers here. Well, 3 layers. The top 2 layers, middle and the top layer, have these trap doors all the way around them. This is the little tube shaft that goes all the way up. And if we come over to the sides, I don't want to go down here, but that's okay. Holding control. So water starts in the corner, comes to here, and you know what? I'll be able to get out somehow. I'll show this off. Okay, so water starts in the corner there. It flows. Then we have these stairs that I made. And if I didn't have smart moving, it would keep me going. So you have the this open, 2 blocks down, and then you have a stair, and then signs there to hold back 2 more water sources. Whoa, lag. Hey. And then that continues around. Give me that torch back. If we come up here and we come to the edge, this goes all the way around, and you just kind of keep the water going that direction towards the center. So we have a source block there and a source block there of water, and it just continues and goes into there. That was pretty difficult to get set up too in there, the little collection area. And then here we just have 4 source blocks. You only have to place 2. Like you put one here, and then it forms this infinite spring basically right here. And yeah, get some water, and then that goes off in the 4 directions. And then down here we have 2 signs, diagonal there, a sign there, opposite diagonal. Oh, dang it, I'm going to take so much damage in here. Oh, shoot. Let me out without taking damage. Dang it! Okay. I guess I could have just left it on hard mode or something. Jeez. Well, that stinks. Let's go back down there. Get my stuff back. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's that happens because of smart moving. And yeah, so let's see. How do I turn my smart moving off? Disabled. All right. So yeah, that's because smart moving, it lays you down, and then you stand up, and then you enter these blocks up here. Dogs are barking. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're back, and back up top. It kind of does look like a ship, though, doesn't it? It's like there's the back, and it kind of comes up, but I just need a little, a little part up front here. Maybe turn that into the same color as that, and then we have like the mast. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. But yeah, so instead of using the thatch, which I was going to use originally, I ended up just making, pretty much using my chisel for everything, and I collected lots and lots of smooth chert after that. So yeah, I got tons of smooth chert. And if we go back and we do the X-ray machine here, so I was talking about how back to hard mode. I was talking about how the the spawn protection. How I figured that out, it wasn't the looking it up or anything. I actually went and thought, oh, there's spawns, so I should go find some caves. So I found this cave using an X-ray machine, and I was lighting all this up. I must have been way over there. A lot of this was already done, I think. But yeah, I was way over there, and I came back, and lo and behold, the mob farm was working. I was like, sweet, it's working. So that's all I need to do. And then it stopped working again. And I was like, well, shoot, I'll have to go do another cave. So I did that one that was over there. Came back, hey, it's working. And then it stopped again. And then I was like, well, maybe it's because I was over there. So I started, I went to the farm, the garden over there. Came back and it was working. And then it stopped working. Then I finally looked it up, and sure enough, the mob farm, or the spawn stop after the protection meter, the protection in the area goes up to 8. So I went into the config and I turned it off. I set the protection to 0, and I might get rid of all this stuff because it seems kind of cheaty, and I'll go back to the other way and I'll just have to run over there and run back. But let me know if you think that that's something that's important to you guys, because I only do it if you guys said yeah I should, or the majority of you said that I should. So leave that in the comments. If you don't care, it's don't put anything. But yeah, so here it is. It's working pretty good. Show how this works. So we show how that down there works. They come up, this water stream pushes them over, and then the tall mobs can go whoop and go up into here, because they're always trying to jump or swim. And so they jump up into this area, and then they get pushed over into the lava blade. And this one, because there's stairs here, the 2 wide mobs, the 1 tall ones, the spiders, they can fit through here and then they go up. And then we have a similar setup over on this side. The only reason why I set it up this way is because mobs are a little bit different in, oh, I think you can see me, are in Terrafirmacraft, and they can last a little bit longer in the lava. And that's what this is. So if they fall off from up there, which is 15 blocks, I checked it out in Creative World. That's why I was on Peaceful. I was checking out stuff in the Creative World. The 15 blocks, they will be punched to death capable, I guess. It's not a one punch because the damage is different and stuff. So what I found is that the skeletons take 4 punches, the zombies take 3, and the creepers take 2. And yeah, so that's what you'd get, if they fell from here. 15 blocks, 16 blocks, they die. So I'm thinking about making using doors and having one side where they can like fall off of, maybe on the other side of this, like over here. So they come out this way, and they could fall here, which would be a kill, and then they could fall here, or maybe over here or something like that, which would be a punch death, where I could, just sit there and punch them and collect the XP. But yeah, I'd have to use doors up at the top, separate them out, have one door open, one door closed, and then switch it if it's, if I want to do it the other way, a little lever, something like that to do it. But that is, I think, my plan, but I kind of don't want this ugly thing, here. It's pretty ugly. So it looks kind of like a ship, so I might make it into a ship. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna do maybe. And some of the things I was testing out in Creative World was the um, portal. And you may be wondering how I got uh, obsidian over here, and I'll show you. So I have a bucket of obsidian. We'll go over here. I already tried doing this video last night, but I was just way too tired, and it just wasn't as enthusiastic as it should be. So yeah, so this is the vanilla. If you don't have a diamond pick, you place your lava. What do I have? We'll use this and a bucket of water. So place your lava, put your thing around, and then boom, right there, pick up the water, and there you are. You have a nice obsidian block. And that's what I did for this whole thing. Made a mold, basically, and just went layer by layer with the molds and built it all the way up. I had to run all the way over there for my lava. That's in the map over here. Got my lava, and I made 2 buckets so that I could do it a little bit faster. But that's how I did it, and I want to see because I was able to light this in the creative world, and I'll show you how I did that. You put a block next to it, and then you light this block. But as soon as I went into the world, into the nether, the game crashed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a backup of this world right now, and I'll be back, and we're going to try this out. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we are back. I've made a backup copy of the directory, the save directory, and here we go. Let's light this puppy. Okay, we have a portal. Oh, and look, all that stuff went through. And that's exactly what I put this here for. Is because the nether is unloaded. So all this stuff that's being collected from these guys will never despawn unless I am in the nether for 5 minutes. However, because I believe we are so high up, this portal is going to be generated above the nether rack, or not the nether rack, the bedrock in the nether. So here we go. This is where it crashed on me in the creative world. So hopefully it was because I was flying or something, and that's what caused it to crash. But here we go. We're gonna try this out. Hopefully there's no bad guys. I'll have my sword ready. All right, guys, no go. Loaded back up the copy. I tried going in there several times, and it's an exception in the server tick loop. So we're just not able to do it, at least at this time. Maybe I'll do some more research, or maybe you have some ideas. But something does not like the nether, either Terrafirmacraft, the smart moving mod, or the extra Firma add-on that I'm using, or the maybe the player API mod that I need to have installed for the smart moving to work. Yeah, something doesn't like the nether. So looks like that option is out for the time being. But you did see that it worked. The mob or the items were going into the nether. So technically they would be wherever the portal is generated, just on the other side. So yeah, they would be safe there for forever, until you want to go get them. But yeah, because it's an unloaded chunk, then they would not, get anywhere. If I could get ice, I could also see how the water stream is. I could have that um, channel the items into an unloaded chunk from where I am, and then they would be safe there as well. And then once I, get over there to collect them, then they would start to despawn. But that kind of blows. That kind of blows. Okay. But what else have I done? Not a whole lot. I've been mostly digging that guy out, digging out the mob farm, and digging out and lighting up the area is what I've been mostly doing. And I needed, the blue steel buckets, and I, wasted, a bunch of steel and iron and everything, because that takes 6 of those and 2 of those, and to make those you need steel anyway, and yeah, stuff like that. So kind of a loss, kind of sucked. Not gonna lie to you. I was pretty mad at myself when I did it, but yeah. So excuse me, let me cough up a freaking lung. Yeah, with the protection, the spawn protection off, or not off, but I have it set to 0, basically in the config, which, is off, I guess. Basically, I have to worry more about mob spawning. Like before, if I was in this area, I could actually, as long as I stayed in this area 5 chunks away, no mobs would spawn. And, it would make it so that I could get lots of work done or whatever. But now that I don't have that on, the vanilla spawning is taking place. So light levels below 7 and, just 16 blocks away is where they'll start spawning. And, they'll continue to spawn. But luckily, as you can see, they're not really spawning out in the open too much. And that's probably because there's plenty of space underground in that in my mob farm for them to spawn. Or maybe it's already taken up the mob cap, maybe 134 entities, something like that. So part of those are probably the items sitting in the water stream. But yeah, so I think that's going to do it for this episode. I did a little trim work on the house, the hacienda. I don't know. I like this. I don't like what I did there, but I didn't want a full block there either, because that didn't look right either. You can see that I made it into a stair right there. But then the fence doesn't connect to it, and I don't know. Kind of want the railing to connect, but yeah, it's something. It's going somewhere. Oh, there's a guy. Oh yeah, there's one other thing. I was surprised at those the wither skeleton, or the spear javelin thrower skeleton spawn in there. I thought they were going to be 3 blocks tall, and I only made it 2 blocks tall inside, but they still spawn, so I guess it works. And yeah, I'll do something like this to separate them, to say one drops, 16 blocks, one drops 15 blocks. And, if they drop 15 blocks, then they're punch kill. If they drop 16, then it's instant death. And yeah, so that's what I'll do. I'll have something like this. So it'll be a one wide stream with two doors, one here and then one here. If I want them to go this way, it'll open up. If I want them to go this way, it'll open up. So, and then the other one will be closed, vice versa. But I think that's going to be it for this episode. I don't have much else to talk about. But I am at the point where I kind of don't have any more. I can't go any farther in the technology department. I've gotten blue steel, I've gotten red steel. I can start amassing huge quantities of ingots and stuff like that. I'll probably make a new set of armor in the blue steel or the red steel, maybe. Probably blue steel. I think it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we'll do that next time, or that'll be in the one of my tutorials that I'm starting to do. Show how to make armor. But yeah, so like it if you like it, dislike if you didn't like it. Let me know what you liked or didn't like about it in the comments section. Sectione. And we'll see you next time. This is first time watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time. But until then, I'm out of here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's so funny that they just jumps on there. Boing, boing. Alright, anyway, I'm out of here.